Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on the channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing?
Yes. Yes, let it soak in. Seep in. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitter, Discord, no, not Twitter, Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and BeReal.tv. Hello, people. I am Dr. Greenthumb, back from Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah, or as Bolton would say, El Mexico. To my right, the iconic one, Eric Big Drum Bobo.
Eat, buddy.
Yeah. Up at the treehouse crew, Bolton Blombo, the Dominator, and Bra.
Yo, how was Mexico, B?
It was awesome.
You bring me back a souvenir?
Only this. No. I'm sorry, that didn't mean that.
That should be 5 flips right there.
Yeah, it should be, but it's not going to happen. All right, look. We got the rolling champ in the house.
Hello, what it do?
Pedro.
Monday.
Que tranza, güey.
Nada mucho.
All right.
No tranza.
All right. we got Cali Blaze in the building with the pinky up.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
There you go, double tap.
The little doublet top.
And they'll shoot you.
It makes me want one.
You should have one.
Anyway, I want to say much love to everybody that came out to the show in Mexico City. It was a really dope show from start to finish. You know, the people got there pretty early and saw some of the groups that popped off prayers. They popped their set off. Adan showed up and did a little cameo with someone over there. And who was it, Kaktoff?
Kaktoff.
They did their thing. It was dope. And then, you know, the crowd now for nothing. When Cypress Hill came on, it was lit.
Awesome.
It was lit.
It's pretty goddamn lit. So there goes the picture.
The weather was perfect.
The weather was perfect.
What was the temp?
70s. Well, no, it dropped to 67 by the time we went on.
That's great.
But it was perfect for us, yeah. Excellent. It was warm out there. Like we went, hey, listen, we went for like the morning we left. As you know, it was storming here in Los Angeles. In Southern California, all over. There was snow, hailing happening along the coastline and other places. We get to you know, Mexico City, and it's all nice. It's warm. It's summer. Look at this. I mean,
I saw that walk.
Come on.
Nice,
it was
crispy.
It was beautiful. You know, from what we left. Stormhouse.
Mexico City's beautiful, and there's amazing restaurants.
Oh, the food,
We had
amazing.
some good food, man. We had some really good food.
Most people, when they go down, they always wind up going to the beach cities, you know, because everybody wants to go chill on the beach. But if you're a culinary person and you want to go see some history and eat some really good food, Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Oh, yeah.
I heard the cathedral's really dope down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
The whole thing, you know, it's really cool.
Yeah, it was a really
back.
good show. Really good show. It was popping off. The crowds were responding to everything. We popped off I Want to Get High in Spanish, as you know,
Yeah, I heard
we
that.
do. And they were singing every goddamn word with us. Then I did a little piece of Kill a Man.
Did you do real estate? Did I hear?
We didn't do real estate.
What show was that? Because I was just watching on maybe B-Real TV or something. You guys did a clip, and I was like, I haven't heard that one live in a while.
We might have did that
Somebody
one.
just put it on. I think when.
But no, but not. You're not meaning in Spanish, right?
No, we've never done it in
No,
Spanish.
not in Spanish. I just meant just performed it in Mexico because I was watching something on B-Real TV.
I think
and I
that-
heard the beat. And I
No,
was like,
we pulled that from the set on this
did.
one.
so he might have
I
just
think.
edited it in.
Maybe.
Or did we?
I think we did actually.
I don't think we did.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Man, I don't know.
I heard
It was so long ago.
that beat,
Just
but maybe he edited it in. Maybe it's just like a Cypress
Could be.
collage.
Could be, yeah, because I don't remember that
Doing
being on the set list.
Gotcha.
If I'm remembering correctly, it was all the Get High medley, right? Then it goes into, let's see, after Hits from the Bong, it went into
When the shit goes down.
no, it went into Hand on the Pump. Went into Hand on the Pump. Then maybe the shit goes down. I can't remember.
No.
I mean, it was an hour and a half set list.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. 'Cause I have it in front of me.
Okay. I barely understand that, but all right.
I have it in front of me.
There was a lot of front of me.
Oh, shut up. We did real estate.
You did, see?
I don't remember doing real estate.
We did do real
Heard
estate.
it. I knew I heard it.
Yeah.
And I was happy
correct.
because that was one
it
of my
was
favorite
after when the
tracks.
shit goes down.
There you go.
I'm telling you, I think we pulled it.
No, we did it.
Seens it.
We did it. We did everything on the list.
Yeah.
We
It was
did
like a recap video, I think, on B Real TV or something, and that's where I heard it.
the funny-ish was you wanting to come up on the percussion.
Oh, yeah. I kept coming over the wrong goddamn times.
Three songs early.
I'm
I'm
like,
like, no,
Not yet.
And you looking at me like, what? Like, what you saying? You look on the list and okay. And then after the next song, here he comes again. I'm like,
you know what it is? It's because we changed placements of all that shit.
yeah.
God damn it.
That's true.
We changed placements of all that stuff, man.
That's the word that gets him every time is
Yeah.
the S word.
And then
I need some shot cups
then,
over
and
here.
then there was another,
Yes,
no,
go
one
away.
more, and then you were like looking at me like, okay, man. Well, what's
Like, where is it, man?
where is it?
Like,
Man?
God damn it.
I'm playing tonight.
So I'm coming up here. You ain't going to stop me.
That's right.
So yeah, we finally got it.
And I played it on point.
Yes, you
You
did.
didn't miss
did
your
not-
splash?
No, I didn't miss the splash this
Splash.
time. There was no splash going to be missed.
Man,
There was no hesitations.
okay, man. Now here, man. All right.
Oh, okay, hold up. It says when the shit. Okay, reprieve because it's the song. When the shit goes down, real estate, hand on the pump, sound of the pigs. I don't remember that real estate being in there.
That's crazy. 'cause
I
that got me
remember
excited.
going into shit goes down. I remember going into hand on the pump and sound of the pigs. I do not remember real estate for some reason.
Well, it's weird.
Maybe I'm in denial.
Aton's wrote Tequila Sunrise, Lowrider, Latin Lingo, Latin Thug, Liquor Shot.
That's where I kept trying to come up to the rig, and he kept on like, not yet.
No, the first time when you looked at me, you're like, man, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? And it was like a, what do you mean?
Yeah, because this got flipped around.
I'm like,
It got flipped around. Usually Latin Lingo, Latin Thug go first, and then Tequila or Lowrider go like after.
you was coming up to the riser with confidence. I had to slow you down before you got up there for you to just get back.
I was going to pull your ass right down off that
Why?
riser with you.
I was
he
where
probably
I
thought you,
Thought you were trying to deny me.
Yeah, right. He's like, what?
I was where I needed to be.
Yeah, you were. Don't say that.
Yo, what up, E-Zone? I see you out there in Japan.
Yeah, he's
How we
on
doing, brother?
He's having a ball out there, yo.
Doing some things, man.
Yeah, man. Good things.
Saying it's
Enjoy,
7
homie.
a.m. and he's headed to Disney.
That's the morning
Man.
show. He's going to Disney World.
Oh, yeah, it's 7
7
a.m. right now.
a.m.
Or something like that.
That's right. We're a morning show to them folks out
What are
there.
they, 15 hours ahead of something like that?
Something like that.
Crazy. Who's the furthest? Is it Australia? Who's the first one hits New Year's? I think it's Australia. right?
Australia.
Right?
It's Australia.
And then what, about 20?
Australia, New Zealand, and all that.
Australia's like 19. or-
Yeah, ahead of us.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts? Like when you're in
Yeah.
Thailand and it's Thursday afternoon, but it's Wednesday morning. So
Yeah.
we're like, wait, I'm in Thursday and you're on Wednesday.
You know what's crazy is that Japan goes, Hawaii goes in that direction, yet they're behind.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know how that.
That's weird,
turned
right?
around.
I was
Yeah.
just about to
Because there's
mention that.
probably a certain point where it passes over, and that's probably Australia. Once you go the opposite.
Japan is ahead of us, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
15.
it's in that direction. How could they be behind the furthest?
'Cause
Like,
we have to fly over Hawaii.
like
right?
what kind of sense does that make? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess they're right in the middle, but like,
Well, you know what happens? I think it's because it turns. Like it'll probably end here, and the new time zone is right there.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what
It
I'm
has
saying?
to because Hawaii is 3 hours behind us.
Correct. But they're also only a small portion from here to Japan. If you look on,
which
like,
is funny
still a
because it's
long
the
way to go.
the shorter flight to Japan
Yeah.
is from Hawaii.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
would
'cause you
think,
got like 3 hours or 4 or 5 hour jump start from there.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, Hawaii's pretty far from us.
It is.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
No, because in New York, like if you live on the East Coast, you're only going to Hawaii for like a honeymoon because it's like 13 hours,
Yeah,
14
yeah.
hours. Here it's only 4 or 5.
Yeah, here-
So Hawaii is close, but if you live on the East
Yeah,
Coast,
yeah, it's
that's
about
a whole day trip
It's about a 5 to 6 hour flight for us
from here. And then we got 6 hours from New York, 5.5 to 6. So it's at least 12 hours, but you have a layover.
They have
you know what
they
I mean?
have nonstops from
I
New
don't
York
know.
to Hawaii.
I don't know. They might need gas before that. I'm taking it. They might have to stop over. I don't know because I never did it. I only flew from.
there might
Hawaii
be one
from here.
layover.
Yeah, there
There might
might.
be.
'Cause it's a good run.
It is a run.
It's a good run.
You might as well be traveling to Europe. It's like the same,
Same
thing
thing.
for us going to London from here.
Yeah, it's only 5 hours from New York. It's a
Right.
quick trip, but from here it's what 12 hours.
Yeah,
to
so you could
London?
get a
Damn.
straight
Yeah.
through flight.
So London's only 5 hours from New York?
Yeah, 5.5 hours.
What?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why. That's
I'm
why
for it.
when some groups they'll go, like if they're gonna go tour, they'll break it up. They'll like, okay, I'll go spend a day in New York, so I don't got to fly the 12 hours.
Yep.
You know, they'll fly the 5 to New York and then the 6
That's cool.
and change to England or wherever they're going,
Exactly.
That's dope.
which is the better way to do it. You know,
Those long ass straight throughs.
those are tough.
Those are really, really tough. And going through the time zones
Oh
and
yeah.
all that, your body doesn't know what is up.
When I went to Thailand in 2006, they still had a direct flight from LA to Thailand.
Oh,
It was, I think, 21 hours or something
No,
like that, or 20
no,
hours. They stopped
no.
that flight because so many people actually like going crazy after being on a plane for so long. I think they actually cut it down. I think like 16 hours or something is the max you can fly in one leg. But when we went, I think it was 20 or 21 hours on Cathay Pacific, which, luckily you could like lay down but it didn't matter, bro. It was
you had to have
brutal.
maybe like 2 completely different crews.
Bro, I was
crews up
chewing
there.
Xanax like Skittles to try to stay there because I was just
21
20.
hours. 21
heart
hours
attack.
or so, you say, right?
Yeah.
And plus it being like
That's the
15
real 21 Savage.
Right. And then it's like 15 or so hours ahead of LA or New York. New York is what, 18 hours, 19 hours ahead. That's nuts.
Hey, E-Zone said, ain't gonna lie, the world looked pretty round after the plane and the way the sun comes up. Oh, there we go.
Just saying, right?
Just saying.
I know that, he's probably looking at for that. Is it really flat? Flying a lot here. I mean,
You got to go up with Bezos or the other guys,
Elon.
or Elon, or old dude from Virgin,
Word. What's his name? Richard
Branson.
Branson.
Richard.
some say that it's a ceiling, that there is no ceiling.
Yeah.
No,
There is no ceiling.
I agree to disagree, and to even disagree with that. Just gonna disagree with everything.
Disagree with you're disagreeing.
I'm gonna disagree with my disagreement, and I'm gonna say, what does it matter?
Nothing matters.
Right? Doesn't.
Doesn't-
But what
matter.
matters is I'm gonna have to take this here mezcal shot for that first
Payment.
Didn't you do
payment
2?
violations. What? No.
Nah, single.
It
That's
was
it.
a reprieve. We were talking
Yeah.
about a song that has ish in the title, so kiss my butt.
With the worm.
Scorpion.
See how I used it there, Bobo?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did you guys smoke any weed in Mexico from over there, or you guys?
No.
No.
No, Pedro, no. We could have, but we didn't.
You know what's funny, by the way? I thought from the laws, the they say decriminalization. When I was down in Tulum a couple weeks ago, they ain't playing games. They catch you, they're locking you up. It hasn't changed, like at least in that area.
What it is you're not allowed to sell weed, but you can smoke it.
No,
You can have
I'm
telling you what they told us in Mexico City.
So you got special treatment because
No.
I'm telling, bro. They actually
Eitan,
sent the cops to our
go get up on that second mic right now.
No, yeah, but what I'm telling you is,
tell us what you found.
I'm not denying, but what I'm saying is I'm not denying what they told you or calling you a liar. I'm just saying what they told me, like exactly opposite. The hotel, somebody from the hotel complained to the hotel they smelled weed in our room. The hotel called the police, and the police came to our room and said, I hope you know, I don't care what you read or whatever, you cannot smoke weed here, we can arrest you, blah, blah, blah.
That's the thing. If they complain, the hotel, they could kick you out of there, but like you can smoke weed there. You could possess up to an ounce. You cannot get caught selling it.
Okay. Yeah, they were telling us we can't even smoke a joint. I was like, I thought I could smoke. I thought I could possess it. He was like, no.
Well, you know, with hotels, it's sketchy. You know, sometimes they're cool with it, and sometimes they're not. Like, that's why it's always best to ask for a balcony.
Yeah, I was smoking on the balcony. That's why I get so mad because somebody else's room.
Yeah, but was
balcony.
You were smoking that loud shit.
Yeah.
Nah, the whole thing is. Yeah.
Give me one of those.
Did you want one of those? All right, cool. We need shot cups over here, man.
Yeah.
Somebody. Here's the thing, right? When you're smoking on the balcony, you got to make sure you close the balcony window.
Oh, I did. It was going into the other neighbors.
You can't win for losing there.
Yeah.
But realistically, they shouldn't tell you nothing smoking on your balcony.
Man, I thought that we were allowed to at least smoke it. I knew you couldn't like buy it, you couldn't sell it, but I thought if they caught you with a joint, it's all good. They stress the hell out of it.
It's subjectable because a lot of those cops that there's so many different agencies.
Yeah.
And they all have different protocols. They don't ever have just one.
Right.
So to one of these cops over here, the weed is cool. To this cop over here in this agency, nah, it ain't cool. I don't care what the government says. Because you have a lot of that.
Yes, you do.
The government says one thing, and then the people that work for the agencies in the government say, well, nah, I don't agree with that, so we're going to do it our way, even though it's mandate. It's federal mandate, you know what I mean? So, you could possess weed. You could smoke it. You cannot sell it.
Definitely.
What was it, Eitan? Sit right here and tell us real quick. You read it.
And then you get the hell out of here.
And then get the hell out of here with your smelly dog.
God
Wow. They really asked me to join.
Make your point. We want to know officially.
Just speak it to the mic, bro.
Be a man.
Be a man!
What it said was that you're allowed to have possession of it, but again, you're not allowed to sell it or anything like that whatsoever. So,
Right. Which means I should have been fine.
Yes.
Smoking a joint, right?
You should have
Yeah,
been,
that's
but you got one of those asshole cops that
Yeah.
is above the law, apparently.
And there were snooty hotels, so the guests were snooty and pissed. And that all I remember saying to him is, I thought it was okay if I just smoked it. He was like, well, you're wrong. You can't just smoke it.
but
You were actually right. They were
I
wrong.
thought so. Yeah.
But you were right in the sense of the fact that when it's Cypress Hill,
Yeah.
they kind of get a little bit of a,
For sure.
Not all the time. Sometimes I get the
That
bill
was
and I
next
get
to you.
fined.
Yeah.
I get fined for smoking in the room. They don't give a
I-
goddamn who Be Real or Greenthumb is. Like, nope, you smoked in our rooms. We have a policy against $250, or sometimes it's $350.
$500.
Sometimes if it's sometimes it's
big-
$1,000,
Yep.
depending on like the hotel you're staying in. Like, let's say the Mandarin Hotel. It's a very expensive hotel to stay in. It's like one of them 5-star hotels. You smoke weed in there, and it's a pretty hefty fine. It's probably like $600.
I believe it.
Damn.
Chateaus like
expensive.
that too.
Yeah,
They're mad expensive.
yeah. Because realistically, they got to get the smell out, and that's all they got to do. But sometimes in some of these plush hotels, they got like fabrics that hold odor too long. Like, so, like if someone's smoking a cigarette, you'll smell it in the drapes or the couch or whatever because of the material, right? Same thing with weed. And that's what they charge you for. Well, we got to clean this up and get the smell out. And it's not that expensive to do, but this is their way to get you. I mean,
Cigarettes are way worse to get out. Than
way worse.
Way worse. Weed you can get out pretty quick. If you're smoking blunts, it's gonna be worse because you do have that tobacco-y smell from the blunt.
Utah Hawk says that it's $500 in most Vegas spots
Absolutely.
nowadays.
Yep.
If you violate.
right.
500.
Yeah.
Come on, Vegas.
He's right, man.
What the is going on with y'all?
You know, the good thing is, though, little trick people leave a $20 bill, a $30 bill for the maid, and they don't report you. That's the
Yep.
unless
If you leave a good
man.
tip, they won't report you. It'll
report
be
you.
one of your stank ass, you know.
$1 with some quarters, she's gonna report you.
It'd be one of them stank ass people that be, you know, stand across from you or next to you that maybe complains to get you, you know,
Yep.
get you in the twist. Because if you do leave a good tip, them ladies don't say nothing.
Nope.
They're like, cool. Hey, this dude is cool. He left. You know how much he left?
Yep.
Yeah.
And be
I'm
smart
gonna leave him a
at the
bag of
beginning.
coke on the table.
Yeah, well, that's what people do, especially in Vegas, man. People don't want to even hide their drugs; they leave it out. I used to have boys like that. So if they're gonna go there for 2-3 days, they tip her like $100 the first day, and just be like, "Hey, leave everything where it is and clean up around it." They don't care.
Yeah.
They're all good with it. Just take care of them. Don't be cheap.
Man.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Nah, but out there in Vegas, there's only one hotel where I literally, we managed to like smoke 10 joints in there, like a couple blunts, and that thing is the place to stay at when you go to Vegas.
Where?
If you want to smoke, Flamingo.
Go to the Cosmo and get no. Flamingo's ghetto. Go to the Cosmo and get a balcony.
Ghetto, but you're able to hotbox
Oh, they
the
don't
shit
care?
out of your room.
They don't care. Not good. They just
Yeah.
Yo, you guys see this about this Lady Gaga thing? This
Yeah.
is interesting, right? Because you got a woman who's involved in stealing dogs. She's claiming that Gaga owes her $500,000 for the reward, but they're also accusing her of being the one setting up the theft. So that's a tricky one. Unless you can prove that she was involved in that theft, I want my $500,000.
Pay up.
Well, you know, if they were to get to a private investigator, right, they would see that lady was tied to the people who took the dogs.
Oh, they already seen these?
And they already know this. And I would imagine that upon that private investigator's advice and suggestion, along with the LAPD or whoever was investigating it, they said, do not pay her because most likely she had something to do with this. And they're probably still investigating that.
And it says her assistant was shot in the chest.
Yeah.
That was during the robbery
Yes.
of the dog.
That was on the news. They caught that on a ring cam even.
Did she obviously she lived? I guess
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because it just said
Well,
assistant. Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Shot in the chest, but at least didn't say dead, which is great. Thank God.
Yeah, that's a crazy
Die
wound.
over that.
Yeah, hey, he took one for the dog.
One sure did. I hope they took
How
care
many
of him.
dogs were there? It was like 2.
I think it was 2.
Was it?
Yeah. Man.
Bulldogs.
Who
Yeah.
looks crazier, the dog or? Did you see that picture of those damn glasses? Like,
Oh, those glasses are crazy.
yeah, man. Come on, look like pug eyes.
I could see Kumo Dro wearing those glasses
word
right
up.
there.
Those look pretty fly.
See?
Did you see what she do though on her latest concert, which was
Oh, come on,
pretty
bro.
weird?
What?
Bro,
Which,
Throwing up on her
I was gonna
chest.
bring that up, but
she she did what?
She had someone basically throw up on her.
yeah.
Not basically.
Well,
He literally
yeah.
stuck her. The woman was gagging herself and throwing up on her chest.
What
Yeah.
what was the purpose for this?
we died.
Yeah,
Was there a
concept?
concept behind it? Like,
Yeah, make everybody throw up. It was gross.
what's your insight, Bobo? Because I felt like you were about to say something.
No, I was. The thing was, I was going to mention it, but I don't want to be the one that always mentions gross stuff.
Well, you are already.
Yeah.
Right, but I didn't mention it, but
No,
I
you didn't.
thought, so I can now elaborate.
So, yes.
I mean, this woman, Lady Gaga,
Yeah.
she was playing drums or mimicking playing some drums or something like that, and this girl was next to her, and she was putting her fingers down her throat, and she proceeded to just go and puke on Gaga's chest, which he conveniently had an apron on, so she already knew that this was going to go down.
Oh, I mean,
So the reasoning why I don't know, and the thing is that what she was throwing up was green.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
It wasn't
Some
like
bile,
it
man.
was green.
real.
that's gross.
Yep. I think it was just a thirst trap.
And there were
Yeah, I think
Right?
so too.
Just let's get attention.
I'll
Let's get
agree.
everybody talking.
I have to agree with Calabaze on this.
Because there's no other logical reason you're gonna have somebody.
No logical
Yeah.
There you
reason.
go. So it's just like, hey, look at me.
You could not talk me into something like that.
Hell no. I wouldn't even throw up on someone. How about that?
Yeah,
Not
nah.
even being the one thrown up on.
I
I'm
couldn't
not
even know.
What?
No.
You know,
Nasty.
you won an Oscar
Yeah, you want to
you don't
Oscar.
need, you don't even need
that.
to do that. You
Nope.
don't.
Your lady fucking Gaga. Oh man, Lady Gaga.
Left.
Oh,
Not even a
man.
minute and 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't need that, man.
Yeah,
You
she
don't need her,
doesn't.
bro.
So-
She's a
Way too much.
superstar.
So you mean you have to get shock value by doing that?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
She
to
doesn't
me.
need to. She's just doing it
Yeah.
because she really don't need to. She's a superstar.
Trying to compete with Cardi B's farts, I think.
Look, there's pop stars, rock stars, but then there's superstars, and she's
up.
like now a superstar.
She's been
Yeah,
for
right.
years. She's been a superstar.
See, now I can understand, like in that point, I can understand there was this group that the lead singer had the guy on stage, and she proceeded to piss in his face
Yeah.
live on stage
Oh, yeah.
we've
during
seen
the
that.
show,
Yeah,
right?
it's terrible.
So yeah,
Brass Against the Machine.
Yeah.
exactly, something like that. And
Oh no, that's what it was. Not something like that.
you're right, it was like that. You know what I mean? However you look at it, homie got wet up, and he had
Oh, he got wet.
Got wet up.
and he had the nerve to have like a little cam.
The showers were golden.
He had a cam on his hat that fell off eventually because he wanted to get that POV.
You wanted to get that POV for real.
Literally P-O-V.
You see,
I look at it like that too, like to that level. I was like, damn.
Like I'm a fan of Brass Against the Machine. You know what I mean? Salute to them off top. When I saw that, I was shocked. I was like, oh my god,
He's getting R. Kelly
He's
on
got-
stage.
She held it for a while, bro. She
that was a lot.
she has some drinks that she held for a while,
man,
and he took a ball.
reminiscent of a horse.
Out. I mean,
He took all them drinks. Like
All
I'm
of
about
them.
to take this one in a way different way out this.
You know, nobody interviewed him though.
Yeah.
You know, after
I want to find him and
Let's
bring
get
him
pissy
here.
on
Bring
the show.
him here.
Yeah. Piss mouth.
I'm pretty sure you can find that Lady Gaga video too.
I got the video. I don't know if I want
No,
to show
don't
it to you,
do
but
it.
I could show you guys on the preview so they can't see it.
No, we've already seen this. We went through this some months back. We already knows what this looks like.
No, you're talking about the
Yes.
beat.
Yeah, we
No,
yeah.
but we're talking about the Gaga.
We talk about Gaga. Oh, okay.
Google
Is he
Gaga.
talking about Gaga?
Yeah,
though?
I'm talking
Yeah.
about Gaga. I can
Oh.
show you guys on the preview.
Okay, show us the preview. That means y'all won't get to see it, unfortunately. We will.
Oh, they can't see it on that side?
No,
Oh.
they don't see it. We see it.
All right. Let me play the video for
Dun,
you guys
dun,
here.
dun.
Uh-huh. Oh no. I already don't like the way this looks.
Yeah.
It's like she's waiting for it.
She is.
I want you to throw up on me.
And this green slime.
Yeah, you see that green?
And she's failing. She's failing this. Ah, no.
Come on,
That
Gaga.
apron did not.
No,
Damn
okay, I'm
you.
done. All right, let's
Get
out
outta here.
Let's get out of here.
Damn.
I respect Gaga. I like Gaga, but I agree with Bobo. She don't need to be doing
Nope.
stuff like this.
You're way past that.
She's way past that. She's too like,
Superstar.
you're a badass. You don't need to do that. That's sad ass.
Yep. Seriously.
You can't go from badass to sad ass. And okay, it's art, but is that really art?
Oh, come on,
No.
man. Yeah, see?
Hell no.
I mean, art is subjectable. I could say that, and someone else could say, you know what, be real, that is art, because I think it is. Just because you don't doesn't mean it ain't. And that's the realest thing ever. But in my opinion,
Right.
as what is art to me,
That's
she
the
didn't
big
need
part
to be
about
doing that
suggestion.
kind of art. I mean, like the way Gigi Allen was shitting on stage, and people called that art. Was that art? To me, fuck no. That's this dude shitting on stage, and I don't care how legendary some of you motherfuckers might thought that was. That's a motherfucker shitting
Shitting.
on stage.
Disgusting.
What is art?
Nothing artistic about a butthole.
What is artistic about it? Motherfucker spreading shit on himself on stage while he's playing music. Come on. Fuck out of here. And if you like Gigi Allen and all that, you feel like I've offended you, fuck off.
Word up.
Straight up.
With your scat. With your fucking scat art.
Yeah, this dude used to throw shit at people, his shit.
Bro, you hit me
Like
with
a
piece of shit
goddamn
in an art
monkey.
show,
Like, here, let me hand grenade.
and then call it a
gross.
portrait. I'll kill somebody.
Now we can talk about shit, Bobo, since you like talking shit
know,
so much.
I haven't brought up anything, but I can elaborate now.
I'm sorry,
but
man. Rest in peace, homeboy. But to me, that like it's the same thing. It wasn't
was
art.
shitty.
Like someone throwing up on someone on stage. That's not art to me. Just like someone putting their asshole out for everyone to see them shit on stage. That's not art to me. Neither,
I mean,
man. That's exhibitionism. That's
okay,
what that is.
I don't know if she's doing that nightly. If she's on tour right now, if that's a nightly thing.
Who, Puke Ellington or the one who was doing the
Puke
puke?
Ellington. I see what you did there. That was good.
The puker or Gaga getting
The puke of Earl. That's double. You see that? I doubled up right there.
Like, is the
great.
lady
Yeah, you got the
puking?
Earl in there too.
The lady puking, is she like a part of the band?
That's
like,
what
is
I
she
wanna
gonna
know.
travel with them?
I don't think
Who
so.
knows? They're saying it was a fan.
That's a fan.
As a fan,
I think so, because the people that were commenting on the throw up, the color of it, they normally say like, yeah, normally you do it when you're dehydrated and you're off like the
Hey.
drugs and all this.
Hey, how about
haven't ate.
homie in the chat room, Mori Yokiri says that's a misdemeanor, and it is.
Word up,
It's
that's assault.
That's assault.
And with bodily fluids.
That's
which is a
assault with
serious
no
charge.
pepper, man.
Yep.
I mean, nobody's talking about the song that they were playing. You know what I mean? No one cares about that. It's the fact that she done put green goo, bile,
Hey,
or whatever it was.
Nickelodeon slime.
hey, I'm gonna flip switches real quick and go back to Mexico for just a touch. So, I noticed something that we were talking about like a week ago, and it's phones being at the concerts, right? And how it changes a reaction. When a popular song comes on, instead of going crazy to the song like you normally would, you want to get the moment and you're putting up your phone. So normally when we play Insane in the Brain, people don't have their phones out. You may have a few phones out capturing, to see the craziness, not just the performance, but like you're getting the vibe, right? Someone usually does this. The night in Mexico, the minute we do Insane in the Brain, instead of the crowd going crazy like they normally do, boom, all the phones come up. And that was a cool thing. That's an indication because, that's one of our biggest songs, if not our biggest song, that they want to catch that and they want to catch us in the moment doing it. But they forget to be fans and like wilding out.
Yeah.
Right? And all the shit that we normally see when that song is played. So now we were talking about how comedians bag their phones so that people could focus on the things being said and not put the performance out so it doesn't burn their material. Ours is different. People know the material we're going to play. It's all in the matter of the set list, but it's more about the reaction part.
And
The
engagement.
doing this distracts you from the song absorbing you and making you feel like, doing the wild out shit. Right? And that's what I got from it. It's like, see, if we bagged our phones, they'd be wilding out. But they're so distracted to get the moment of this song that they're not focused on wilding out and enjoying and being in the moment. They're trying to
I
get
can vouch
that.
for that. When I'm
right?
recording you guys and doing a live or something, I'm not getting into the song the same way
Yeah.
I would if my phone was down.
The thing is that they're even then they're looking at the screen. They're watching they're there live and they're watching the show from their screen to make sure that they got the angle or whatever the case may be. And you're there to experience it.
Yep.
And how long are you really keeping that footage?
Yeah,
Or
it's for the moment. It's like for them to post it, go viral, then it's done. But by that time, you've missed the feeling of like losing your fucking mind and going crazy.
Exactly.
Because I noticed once we were done with Insane, people figured we were done, and they put their phones back in their fucking pockets, and we did our closeout with Tributing Jump Around. When people had put their phones away because they didn't know, that we were going to hit them with this song, they didn't have enough time to get to their phone and put it up. Motherfuckers were just in the middle of moshing and going crazy. They were in the moment. And that told me something right there. Maybe, just maybe, we should bag the phones.
You know what the problem is, though?
Like at our shows, so that they're feeling the set as opposed to trying to get the moment. Because you're there to feel the music and you know what I mean? And that shit is just the craziest distraction. I saw it this time for the first time. I realized, oh, like before, I'm always oblivious to it. Let the fans do what the fuck they want. They're paid the money for the ticket. They want to get the moment. Fuck, I don't care. But I saw it happen this time. And where you would normally see just people losing their fucking mind physically, like, you know, just reacted to the song, it was all this. Phones up.
I think you're 100% right because, you know, like I said, I know just like when I am recording it, number one, if you do know the song, usually you're singing along, rapping along with it. If you're recording, you're not. You know what I mean? You don't want to be in the background sounding like an idiot. So you're just trying to like stay still and capture it. And you're not, like you said, you're not getting involved.
Yeah.
The only problem is we live in that world.
Yeah.
If you don't have a video of it, were you even there? Did it even happen? You know, so we live in that world that video, half the people, if they know they can't show everybody they were there, they don't even want to go because they don't get to share it with everybody.
That's the downfall part of social media.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's important for you to share it and get the likes and get all that stuff, but you forget the feeling. You forget the thing that you're right there.
That's why when you show up to a Chappelle show, you might not read the small fine print on the ticket, but when you get there, they're telling you, you want to come in, you got to bag your phone. And by that time, you've spent what you've spent.
Yeah.
You ain't going to get no refund. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or you might, but you got to go through all that trouble.
And you're not gonna. You're gonna go in anyway.
Yeah, you're going to go in. Bag
You'll
the
complain,
fucking
but
phone. You're going to have a better time.
Definitely will.
You're gonna have a better time because you're gonna be focused on what you're there for, as opposed to, oh, I gotta get this. Oh shit, you're fumbling for your phone every other joke.
Yeah.
You know, or I mean, especially with comedy, dog. I think that's the last thing you want to see. With music, so much you don't mind. We don't pay attention to it as much, but I would imagine comedians are more dialed into that. Like someone's just got their phone up. They're trying to get through the routine and they see. You know, a number of phones just up. And like streaming it or getting shit to put on their stories, giving away pieces of the routine. But you still got to stay concentrated on delivering the goods. You know what I mean? And that's got to be like, I can't imagine what that feeling is like as a comedian. As what we do, I know what it's like. And it doesn't really bother me so much, but it's gotta fuck with that.
You know what the thing is that Dave Chappelle is still, even with that policy that he has, he's still selling out shows. So, you know, people just bag their phones and then that's it. Yep. And that's why you don't never see any footage. And that's cool.
That's cool with me.
You know
Thank you,
mean?
Jerry McCann, by the way. And I think to me, like at our shows that we can control, we haven't bagged the phones. We choose maybe five fans that could bring in the phones, right? And from what they capture, it gets shared out to everybody once they get their phones back.
Maybe that can be a contest.
That'd be crazy.
Like
That'd be a crazy run.
Back it up.
Those 5 people, all their shit gets shared out to everybody if they so choose it, like some sort of app that allows that.
The Beastie Boys did a movie that was basically based on fan footage.
Yeah.
They picked like about 100 or so fans. They were all over the stadium and shit, and they got all that footage. But it wasn't like everybody had a phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What I'm talking about is you only allow 5 people, five special people, like contestants that won. You know, and then their footage that they take from their stories to whatever gets shared onto everybody's phone once they get their phone. Like if they sign up to a certain app or some shit like this.
Log in to get all these
Someone had
files.
said Bruno Mars has taken phones at concerts.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you have the bag policy, right, and you're going up there, you're expecting to see no phones because you added this policy on your contract, and it's up to the promoter and his or her staff, to enforce this. And if your security is not enforcing it, and you see it as the artist, you're the one who made the fucking policy in the first place, you see that, you either stop the show and make them grab that phone, or you just play through it. But like what happens is if you play through it and you see it and everybody else sees it, they're looking at you and your people's like, well, we all had to bag our phones. Why'd you allow this guy or this chick? So you sort of have to like react. Otherwise, you know, you get people pissed off for the fact that you let that person get away with it and that no one else could bring their shit in. You know, that's where all that it becomes problematic. So the staff has to be on it. The minute you see a phone, bring a bag the phone. You ain't got to take it from the person, but make them bag it. You know what I mean? I think that's probably the only course of action that you can do if you want to keep that, and so that people feel like, you know, everybody's being treated the same, like no one's getting preferential. Like, oh, that's Bobo's cousin. That's why he gets to. People be all over us for that. Not trying to single you out, just saying as an example.
I don't know.
Why his cousin?
You kind of sound like you're trying to single me out.
Shit, dude.
You're already singled out. You do that every day.
Damn.
Yeah, because I see something with that to do with the whole phone thing too. Recently, when LeBron James had his game-winning shot,
Yeah.
and they compared a picture of like him of his moment and like a Michael Jordan moment when it was like a game-winning at the buzzer type deal,
Right.
and on Michael Jordan, they just pointed out the phones, like on LeBron's, like when you look at LeBron's photo of him,
It's all
shooting the
phones.
shot, it's all phones in the background, all the fans. All phones, like
Yeah,
you see no one with no phones. It's
They didn't even
crazy.
get to see it
yeah,
Nope.
like this. They saw it
Through there.
through their fucking phone.
that shit was crazy.
Whereas when people saw Michael Jordan or Kobe,
they were like,
they saw it with their own two eyes, and they were in it like, you know, as opposed to,
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like you're cheating yourself out of the moment,
that's what tripped me out. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
absorbing the moment. You caught it, but you didn't get to absorb it.
Yeah,
I agree.
And you could say you were there for it, but you didn't actually see it. You were too busy trying to film it.
The things that you do for the gram.
And not even just the gram, just for a pic, even if you're not posting it. And you forget to enjoy the moment you're in. Even when we were in Tulum and all these beautiful places, the first thing I'm trying to do, and it's the truth, is get that pic instead of just saying, wow. You know what I mean? Like,
A lot
when
of
we were
people-
younger, we didn't have that. You
Right.
only had the wow.
But
You only got to
a
take
lot of
it in.
people, if it's not Instagram, it's Pinterest.
Right.
If it's not that, it's Twitter. It's not, you know, there's something. So a lot of people are not like into the I'm gonna leave my phone in the room or enjoy this. You know, you all want, you know, flex. You're at the beach.
Oh, wait, you know, and I took a lot of pictures that, not even a lot, 99% of them, I don't post. I just want that picture because it's so beautiful. But how many do you really need of the same shit? You know what I mean? And not just that. It's better to enjoy the moment. Just forget the picture. You have the picture right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And
You're
that's
smart.
where you lose that, like, same thing with the concert. You're losing that moment because you're too focused on, like, capturing it instead of living it. How about that?
You as a fan living in that moment, you're missing it, like, you know, the visual, because you focused on like capturing it on your phone. It just doesn't absorb the same way. Maybe it does. Who knows? I mean, that's something only the person is doing it could tell you. But realistically, yeah, there's a big difference. Whereas before, everybody just enjoyed it. Now everybody wants to get the moment, as opposed to just enjoy it.
Live in the moment.
I have to get the moment.
Yeah, and it's crazy
Capture.
too because it's all these like other like tourist spots, attractions, not just like where you went, but like in other places around the world that has like this like a very popular place where people take pictures at. Like you see like the picture versus the reality, and the reality is like they got like a huge line of like 50 people waiting to take that one picture, and they don't enjoy it. It's like literally like you wait in line, you go to the place, take the picture, all right, next.
Yeah, you posted it up, you got the moment and all that stuff, but
They didn't.
you know, like
lived
you
the
didn't actually get to enjoy it.
Or live it. Like, you
Or live it.
captured it. You didn't
Yeah.
experience it. You just captured it instead.
Like when I go to games of any sort, I don't be pulling out my phone to get nothing.
Yeah.
And given like there's many dope moments that I give up by not pulling my phone out and capturing it and stuff like that. But like, I'm not there to get those moments. I'm there to like enjoy the game, support the team, be in the moment of that vibe, as opposed to like, here, let me be the first to see get LeBron getting this 3-pointer from half court, or Anthony Davis dropping this 30 points or whatever. Like, nah, man, I'm not there for that. I'm there to enjoy those moments as a supporter of the team. Like, that vibe, as opposed to being for self. Like, I got to get this moment. This is going to be good for my IG, or good for my Facebook, or good for my TikTok, or whatever the fuck else. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to these places with those things in mind. I just don't.
Yeah.
But, that's just me. I can only speak for myself on that. I'd rather enjoy it than be trying to capture the moment to let you see what I didn't even see, like, directly with my eyes, because I was too busy capturing it. Yeah, I saw it, but you know what I mean?
Did you really see it?
Did I really see it?
Yeah. I already dropped you the files, B. Don't worry.
Man.
I recorded it.
Bring it.
I know it's all hard to make sense of sometimes, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, witnessing things happen that are, amazing or incredible, jaw-dropping, whatever, an awe type of experience. You don't experience it the same way through, like, catching it through your phone as you do actually seeing it, and then letting the wave of the emotions that it caused hit you. Through a phone, you don't get none of that. It's just, you just don't. And people can say, "Oh, I'm still enjoying it," either way, but it's not the same. Sorry.
Right.
I know, because I've been one of those who has taken a moment and then, like, regretted the fact that, like, yeah, I got it and it's cool and it looks good on my shit, but, like, I didn't really get to enjoy it and absorb it the way I would have, as if my phone was in my pocket.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
And in reality, how many times you're gonna go back and see it? Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up being a file that gets deleted later when you need more space.
It's it's gonna have a phone shelf life, like, to watch it maybe like a week.
And a lot of times you don't even go back for it. You lost that moment. You really did. You
Yeah.
can't go back and re-experience that. So it does suck. There's certain things like, historical shit, I get it, but we're too busy trying to capture every regular day thing on our phone instead of capturing it on our brain like we used to and enjoying it, So, yeah.
And what else sucks?
That is what
It
else,
is.
What else sucks, Pedro?
Mike Fury not getting paid what he's supposed to for
What?
winning
Who?
against Jake Paul.
What do you mean? he's
Mike
not getting paid?
Fury.
But Tommy Fury.
Tommy.
Mike. Oh, it wasn't Mike Fury. Oh, Tommy.
Tommy Fury.
Tommy,
Never mind then. Fury, Mr. Fury.
Mr. Fury.
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't get fucking paid what he deserved.
What do you mean? Did they tell him a certain amount and then not pay him that? Or they just
No. Well,
underpaid?
he won the fight and he got, like, the least of what Jake actually made.
Did
So
Jake
it
was
was-
Jake the promoter or something though?
I think so, yeah.
That's why he's gonna make that money.
25 million to 7 million.
There you go. Because I guarantee you, he's the promoter, and he made the money off the promotion.
Jake didn't mind losing last night. Yeah,
He
sure.
won anyway.
He won anyway. Like, his ego took a little bruise. Like, this guy got one on me. Okay, cool. But to some, it seemed like they thought it was an even fight. It could have went either way.
Makes
That
sense
was-
though, money wise though. That's all I'm saying. Like if you're the promoter, he could lose. He might only stood to make the same exact as Fury, but he knew no matter what, maybe 15 million of that he's making win or lose. Don't matter.
So Jake is blaming Drake.
Yeah.
For what?
I see those bars right there, Jake.
What's he blaming for?
Because Drake made a bet on that fight, and he feels like that bet mushed him.
Against what's his name?
Yeah, against Tommy
Jake.
Fury. Yeah, I think.
Let's see, 400K Paul to KO Fury. Oh man.
Yeah,
So
Drake,
you're gonna blame it on that instead of your boxing skills?
he's known for cursing other teams though. Like he plays big on that Barcelona versus Real Madrid, and then they lost.
Yeah,
He's the
man.
mush.
He's the
basically.
mush.
He's the mush.
He's
They
the
rip up
cooler.
his tickets.
He's the
mush
cooler.
bet on him. That's it. Rip it up.
He's the cooler. Don't bet what Drake bets. You're gonna lose. All right, that's the bottom line right here. If you know, he's a dope artist. He's the man. But don't bet his bets because you're gonna lose.
You bet on kryptonite? Yeah. Rip up the tickets.
Rip up. the
Rip
ticket.
up the tickets. Good old Sonny.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see if there's gonna be a rematch there. That would be Cool to see a rematch.
His redemption.
Today is International Polar Bear Day, bruh.
Which means,
You can go jump in a
oh, it's the Polar Club
I
or
don't-
Polar Bear?
No, it's this Polar Bear
Oh.
Day. They celebrate polar bears today, apparently, on the 27th of February.
So what exactly happens?
Drink a Coke.
Was it Coke with the?
Was it Coke or was
Thought
it
it was
Pepsi?
Pepsi.
It
Wait,
was Coke.
No, it was Coke.
Yeah.
It was Coke.
it was Coke.
It was
Okay.
Coke.
Those were classics,
The
man.
Coke Bears.
Yep.
Bears on
Coke
Coke.
Bears.
The Coke Bears, bro.
The original one, Cocaine Bear.
No cocaine.
The original Coke cocaine bear.
Bears. That's when the Coca-Cola had cocaine in it, baby. It was the original Coke Bear.
That's crazy. I didn't know polar bears had a day though. That's just wild.
Isn't there only like 12 polar bears left or something after global warming? Are they gone or something?
No, there's
yeah.
polar
Yeah, well, according to people, I watch the thing.
But
like,
they're trying to save
going
them
down,
because,
yeah.
like, you know, yeah.
They're going down. They're losing
They're
the
saying
sea
there's
ice, and
around
that's what
20
makes
to
them hunt.
25,000 polar bears worldwide.
How many?
20 to
25.
25,000.
Yeah, but
That's a
what was
little.
their numbers like 5 years ago, you know? Like, that's what they were talking about because there's not enough sea ice anymore.
The
and it
drop.
Yeah, they
Drop
said
off.
because that's how they hunt. And when the ice disappears, they're losing their hunting ground. So it's like bad.
Yeah.
According
First,
to them.
more water.
Yeah, go fishing real quick, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Or eat a seal.
Yeah, they're saying by 2050, the numbers will drop down to like 16,000.
Oh, the polar bears better get to fucking.
Better get the boned in.
What was it? The
Oh,
number, the first one?
Right now they're at 22 to 25,000, and they say by 2050 they'll drop down to 16,000.
Oof.
He said they better get to fucking.
Yeah, baby.
Shut down, Bobo. You ain't wrong.
Get to plowing, polar bears.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what are you afraid of? Go ahead and do it. Do it, man.
Oh man. Well, look, before we go into the deal, it's not even that time yet. We still got a few minutes.
Rara, you seen Cocaine Bear?
Yep.
Tell us about it.
Oh, cocaine. You did see
did.
it. Huh?
Ring it.
Talk to us. Good?
Yeah, Cocaine Bear was dope.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I give it 3 out of 4 stars. It's cheesy, but it's cool. It's fun.
Was it cheesy funny?
Yeah, cheesy funny.
Okay.
It's
Those
also
are
a crime
always good.
film, you know?
Yeah. Cheesy funny's good.
Yeah.
Poor Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
Do you
He
know
did
what was
very
the
good in
last
that film.
movie? Wasn't he shooting one where he died? What was he, Dominican Republic or something like that?
Yeah.
Does anyone know what movie that was? And did he shoot enough of it where it's going to come out?
I
We
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know.
I thought this Cocaine Bear was his last film.
That's what I was
But
wondering.
it is.
this the
I mean,
last-
I think it's his last official film coming out.
that's what I was wondering. Like, this is his last one they're releasing?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that sucks.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's
Ray Liotta's
there's
great.
there's a bigger Disneyland fan than E-Zone out
bro.
there.
Really?
Yeah, there's a super
Not
fan.
serious.
Makes it into the Guinness Book of World Records for most consecutive
Damn.
theme park visits, coming in at 2,995.
What a fucking pussy. 5 more days, you could have hit 3K. Come on.
Damn.
2,995. Go another 5 days and hit 3,000.
Wow.
I
Rings
wonder if
better.
that was a special number to him.
Oh, maybe.
Well,
Or
what was
maybe
the
that
thing? Was
the
he
old
going like every day?
every day? That means he went for what, 6 years? What's that?
Jesus.
How many years is that?
Christ.
That's a lot.
That's, let's see, three. I'm going to say about over 6 years straight. Do the math on that. 365, 3,000.
Jesus.
With the prices these days at Disneyland?
He's got membership passes.
He
right
went
there.
daily for 8 years,
8.
3 months, and 13 days.
Wow, 8 years. There you go.
You liked it that damn much.
Damn.
Or he
man.
wanted to just get in the world record.
Man, I don't know, man. Sus.
Dude is from Huntington Beach.
Oh yeah, damn. That's a lot of money to go be going every
You got
day.
a lot
That's
of
like
money
a
for that. Look at this dude.
man.
Oh, yeah.
What a weirdo.
I'll say like 5-6 years ago though, they probably had like that yearly pass where you could go all year. And he probably doing that, but most recently, like the last 2-3 years, you gotta pay by day.
That
Oh, they don't
motherfucker,
do the
Crazy.
that motherfucker utilized passes upon passes.
Yeah,
I mean, damn near 3,000 days.
That's
He was
crazy.
going by
It's almost 8
himself.
years.
Well, maybe some days he didn't.
Sus.
Crazy. What if he technically just went, visited, and left? Like he wasn't there all day. It was like, all right, I technically
He
visited.
stayed
Gotta
at
go.
least a couple of hours.
That shouldn't count. There should have been like if that's the case, there should have been a number of rides he got on
That's crazy.
and a number of hours for it to qualify.
Yeah,
Because to go in for like 2-3 minutes and say you've been there, does that really qualify? It should.
I mean, was he a member of the special club, that Club 22?
He's a member of the Sus Club, Bobo.
Yeah, maybe
you
he was
just
one
said
of
it.
the furries.
Sus.
And he was into the guys with the Mickey Mouse stuff. He was jerking off to Goofy in the back. Who knows? He could have been one of them furry bastards.
Consecutively for 8 years.
Holy shit, dude.
Sus.
That's the one record he's set to beat.
That's Bobo's word of the day.
Capital S.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of sus.
Oh.
Maybe he was just trying to go get the steps in.
Nope.
And it worked out.
I mean, there are probably. I wonder who's the next below him. Who's got the next most consecutive days?
And it don't have to be Disney. It's any amusement park.
It's any
That was theme park visits.
Oh, really?
Oh, so he didn't just go to Disney. He
No, I think he did it with Disney,
Oh.
but the Guinness record is for consecutive theme
Oh,
parks.
right.
So you could pick your own theme park and
Oh,
take his record.
all right.
Is what it's saying. You don't have to go to Disney.
It could
to
be
beat it.
Knott's Berry
There you
Farm.
go.
It could
Yep.
be Magic
So he
Mountain.
didn't just go to Disney.
No, I
No,
believe
you're-
he did, but just by reading this, it says he broke the world record for most consecutive theme park visit, not Disney visit. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, that
his
makes
theme
sense.
park that he chose was Disney that he went, and yes, it had to be Disney every day for that.
Well, he lives right around the corner from it, so it makes it easy. That or fucking Knott's Berry Farm. You know
Don't
what
you
I
have a
mean?
job or something? Like you got to go every day.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like 8
You
years.
didn't go on no vacations. You didn't go nowhere because you had to be.
Yeah,
there.
8 years.
That's crazy.
How many S's do you want me to add to that?
Give me about 5 more.
Straight sus.
Word.
There you go. That was probably the perfect amount of sus right there, bro. Excellent. Don't you sus me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's a lot of days, man.
It sure is.
8 years in how many days? Jesus Christ.
You know he ain't married.
No, he ain't.
No, man.
And if he was, he ain't no more. Shoot.
Or his wife's just a cunt, and he's like, I'd rather be
Oh,
at
my
Disney than be
goodness.
home. Hey,
my
good reason. 8 years. He's like, fuck this. I'd rather look at Mickey Mouse than you.
He was having an affair with Minnie.
He's plowing Minnie.
Having an affair with Minnie Mouse.
Told you he's a furry.
Oh, man. All right.
Now it's
It's that time. That was bad camera work right there.
come on, rah, rah.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
All right, we got a bunch today. We got Shell up here first with a little bit of a blunt brunch on a Sunday. She's saying we had a good time at my blunt brunch.
Blunt brunch.
I thought I was expecting to see. Oh, it is weed.
Oh, it's all weed.
All right. I see no blunts.
Where's the goddamn food?
There's your blunt.
Ugh,
That's not blunt.
it looks
That
like it's
paper?
rolled by Aton.
Ooh. Brutal.
It looks
Got
like a
little
good
weed
time.
plants there.
That's cool. Nice
Reminds me of
decor.
that Cheech and Chong movie where
Look like
there's
Audrey
in
almost.
Amsterdam sitting at the table, eating the soup, having the soup with weed leaves in it.
Stunden.
Let it go to the cookie stunden.
With the flowers.
That's milky right there.
That's
Yeah.
They got it burning extra hot.
Yeah.
And there goes the party.
That look like good
Oh, they like the
sesh.
party?
The party is so live.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Party.
Little blunt brunch. Oh, got a little wax here too. There we go.
God damn.
No blunts.
Coming in hot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot
Coming in
of
real
blunts.
hot. I don't know what Aton rolled today, but this is good.
And we got Dean Jones up in here with a little bit of Asian stir-fried veggies.
Oh,
He's saying he
yeah.
whipped up the other night.
Healthy.
Healthy.
Man.
Fart
Yeah.
plate right there. Bad.
Say what?
Fart plate right there, man. Too much greens, broccoli, kale, all that stuff.
It's actually good
Funk.
for you, though.
It's very good for you.
Is it fat boy?
Yeah,
Bad
you're
for
snake.
the atmosphere.
Yep, bad for the atmosphere, good for your body.
Bubble
Yeah.
guts. Bubble gut salad.
I can't imagine you being like a host of like one of those best chef competitions. You just made a fart plate right here, man. What the fuck
What
is
are we
this?
doing today? Everybody create your best fart plate. What does that mean? High in fiber, motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
What about the guy last week with a bowl of beans? Were you here for that? Yeah, you guys were gone. Homeboy sent in a submission, had literally like a bowl this big of just beans and it's
Beans and cheese.
Oh yeah,
I was dying. I was like, homie, you're about to.
He's
serious.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna
Bro.
have a serious night.
Man.
Beans. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Think you sent that in jokingly?
He's
Yeah.
serious about his fiber intake.
It was no chips, no nothing, just the spoon and like a vat of beans, not a bowl, like a vat, a cauldron of beans.
A cauldron of
Man,
beans.
Mr. Splats.
Splats.
Hey, Splats.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
And we got DJ Goat up in here making a little late night snack for the munchies.
All right.
Bring it.
Steak with some onions there.
I recently started messing with onions.
You gotta
All
cook
right.
them. I'll only eat them cooked.
Grilled onions.
Yeah, exactly.
like
That's
that.
me. I'm not down with the raw onion, but cooked onions, I could do them. They're good.
Crazy.
Onions are good for the heart.
They are.
Bring it.
Bad for the breath.
Yeah, that part.
Red onions will get you bad. Whew. Can't brush them right off.
Yeah, those good. That's
Heavy.
It's deep.
Yep.
It's the better tasting onion,
Yes.
but it's deep.
Deep.
All right.
And we got Donnie up in here, made my mom's Swiss steak recipe.
All right. Swiss steak.
Swiss steak.
Red sauce. Red sauce on the potatoes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Seems interesting. I would try it.
Bring it.
All right.
And we got let's see here. We got Raul back up in here again saying, met you guys at the pop-up in Vegas for Champs Weekend, was the first customer. Brought back 2 of your burgers, and he's saying, I also made these little sandwiches here as well.
So it's most like a
What's that?
it's like a Philly cheesesteak without the onions and
Yep.
and the peppers or the
Just steak and cheese, baby.
Bring
just
it.
steak and cheese, no mushrooms, no peppers.
Plain.
And he's saying when he saw you guys up in Vegas, the brisket was off the chain from Bart's.
Yes, it was. It ain't never not.
That's all clogs.
All clogs. Yeah. Better have some probiotic.
Yeah,
You'll get rid of it. It'll go.
some kombucha or something.
No.
Kombucha.
You'd have some
Kombucha.
magnesium citrate, bruh.
Oh man.
Bring it.
Stuff's brutal, bro.
What if all that
Been
sauce was
pain, bro.
Miracle Whip?
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
No, we will not imagine that, Pedro. How dare you?
That better be cheese.
It is cheese.
It looked too light.
No, that's whatchamacallit cheese.
Like Wiz?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, whiz. Cheese whiz.
And we got
Love
Kiko from the
cheese.
south up in here saying, I am throwing in my ribs for a submission.
Throw them in, baby.
Bring
Good
it.
looking ribs.
I
man.
wish we could have them here. It'd be awesome.
It look good. Right?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Yup.
Okay.
Yup.
Yeah, you cooked them ribs pretty good.
Oh, we went at that Mexican restaurant we're talking about. They had this short rib plate that like they make the short ribs and then they chop it up and you make tacos out of it. Delicious.
Is it like tender as hell?
Oh man.
I love short.
It was awesome. I'll tell you this though. They made the tortillas spicy. It wasn't that we thought it was the meat and we thought it was like maybe they put some sort of chile or something in the meat.
In the tortilla.
And it was actually the tortilla because when we ate the meat without the fucking tortilla, there was no spice to it.
Wow.
It was in the tortilla.
That's crazy. That's interesting.
That was
Bring
interesting to me because I'd never had that before.
Yeah, I've never had that either.
Because every time we were having one, right, Bobo and I would look at each other and be like, this is good, but it's spicy, isn't it? and I eat chili, so you know it's not that big of a deal to me, but I could totally taste it because he was telling me, yo, this shit is spicy. I'm like, yeah, I guess it is kind of spicy now that I'm noticing it. And then I tried having the short rib without tortilla, and I didn't taste any of the spice after that, so I knew it was in the tortilla.
Were they handmade?
Yeah.
All right, that's crazy.
Oh, but it was good.
It was good. It was great.
I mean, you saw like they would bring like king crab legs to the table, and then they'll put it down on the table, and then they pick it up from the table.
Yeah, they're showing it to you, and then they go prep it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're like, here, this is what it is.
Yep.
Now we're gonna prep it and bring it back, and it was.
And they put all of that in a taco.
Yeah,
See the
They had
crab
that.
just moving.
They had bone marrow.
Oh, their style of taco
Oh,
was
man.
crazy too. They didn't chop up the meat, right? They just cut it razor slice thin, like thin slice, tender, boom, on top of the taco with all the other shit on it. And it was like
Sounds good.
the best. Not as messy. The meat doesn't fall out because it's not chopped. but
that
it's-
confused me.
But it was just as tender. Yeah, this guy starts eating it with a knife.
I'm eating
and
with
fork.
a
I'm
knife
like,
and fork.
I'm like, Bobo, it's a fucking taco, man.
Yeah, hand food, man.
Man, I didn't know what was happening.
Like, hey, yo.
Is it yo bougie ass man? Go on.
Like, what's up with your bougie ass, man? It's a taco. Pick it up, baby. All right, next.
And we got the rest of Kiko from the South plate right here.
All right.
Fire.
That's good plate.
Rib looks good.
Yeah. All right, Kiko. He's eating good.
Well done.
And let's see here. We got Senor Smoker up in here saying, who needs Domino's? When I got the toasted, he's saying who needs Domino's? I made a homemade pizza. I toasted the tots first, and I got that Bobo's low moisture cheese. So he made like a
Bobo's.
little homemade
A
pizza.
little homemade, homegrown.
Hot pizza.
All right, let's see what this looks like.
Bring it.
A tater tot pizza.
So it's
Okay.
not pizza.
Let's
It's
see what
tater tots with cheese and pepperoni. Let's get that straight. Nothing pizza about it, but
Looks like
might be delicious.
it might be.
Might be. Tater tots are delicious.
Yeah, tater
cheese
tots
is
are good.
delicious. Pepperoni's
Pepperonis are
Yeah,
delicious.
exactly.
I have nothing against this plate here,
I'll eat it.
other than that. I mean, it's creative.
You get a heart attack from that cholesterol, but
You don't
Toss
have
the
to have a lot of
pepperoni. Yeah.
liquids,
Oh, that's all clogs.
flushing that
Man.
shit out.
yeah.
A lot of apple cider vinegar. You know what I'm saying? You better be drinking that for the next couple days.
Take an olive oil shot.
That too. put the lube. Put the lube in, son. All right.
Oh my God.
Yes. Oh my God.
And we got Todd Watson up in here saying made some jalapeno poppers with bacon and sausage.
Pino.
Oh man,
That looks good.
that's the start. Wanna
Bring
be
it.
started, son.
It looked good.
Yeah.
Is that cream cheese in the middle?
Yep.
Could have did without that,
I'll
but
step away.
I would still try it because I know it's good, but I'd rather not have the cream cheese in the middle.
Yeah.
Keep
for real.
I could do it. I'd just rather not.
And at first I thought it was sour cream, which would have been worse. but I
Yeah,
was
that would have been way worse.
And then Bart was like, man, it's cream cheese, man. It's in my mac and cheese, man. You'll like it.
Cream cheese.
So I told him I'd try it, but I ain't promise you nothing.
Bring it.
Yeah.
Bread smoker.
I got my smoked sour cream.
Sour cream cheese. Cream cheese. Bread smoker.
All right.
And we got Mama Cass up in here saying Australia announces that medicinal cannabis has been approved for sale.
Well, all right.
Wow.
Well, all right. Hey,
for you.
it's about fucking time.
Damn, just in time for you guys. Maybe. What you got?
Probably not. But it's all right. At least they're getting it.
Smoke.
And we got STL Batman up in here saying found a picture of Callie Blaze's living room. LOL party 1, 2, 3.
God.
Pretty good. Who took that picture and sent it to you? Violation of my home and privacy.
That's hilarious.
It's a good guy's got a good sport.
Excellent.
Wow.
Very nicely done.
And we got Michelle up in here saying Tony Touch started a Zoom during the pandemic, and we have been rocking with him for almost 3 years now. Saying the Zoom fam has had some meetups at members' homes all over the country with Tony and local Zoom fam. He's saying shout out to Tony Touch.
Salute to,
Toca.
salute to Tony Touch, man. That's our boy. That's our bro. My brother.
Sick.
He's-
And we
What's crazy is he's DJ'd for Cypress Hill on some gigs. Remember that, Bobo?
Yeah. Oh, it's fun. Good days.
Awesome.
And we got Loved Him Killers up in here saying, Wifey and I bought a Puffs Pendy Melt Valentine's candle from E-Zone, and the pendant was a winner for this little rig that we received earlier today.
Nice.
Man, you got a rig. That's crazy.
Congratulations. That's a nice rig. It's a very nice rig.
Shout out to the 2 Puff Pendy Melts.
And next up in here, we got AJ Sen saying peace all the way from Florida.
Salute.
Yeah, man.
Got
Red hat on.
Yep.
And we got Moises up in here saying, supposed to be a rainy day all day today. What a better way than to spend it indoors watching the Dr. Greenthumb show and the mix on Twitch.
With a hot cup of chocolate. Hot chocolate.
That's great.
Hot chocolate still is delicious.
Hot chocolate's good, especially if you get the right brand of it.
Yep. You get the Ghirardellis, or however you pronounce that. That one's good.
Yeah.
That one's good. The dark chocolate. I'm a dark chocolate man. Yeah, it's good.
Bring it.
And we got Eric Green up in here. Got the mushroom chocolates.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lucky Charms. They are very
Toast
good.
Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I took some on the weekend.
How was
Yeah, how was that?
Oh, you forgot, huh?
Yeah. I took them and I watched Avatar, the first
That's
one.
what I'm trying. Oh, I'm trying.
That
to
was
see the second-
really dope because I seen the second one, but I haven't seen the first one. So I went
the
back and
second
saw the
one?
first one at home. And what happened?
Did you do the second in 3D?
Yeah, the second one I did in 3D, and that's the one I want to go back and watch on shrooms now that I saw the first one. Because I tell you, like the graphics and the AI on that, like just when it's like like luminescence, like the type of like thing that they focus
And
on
when you're
it goes to
peeking on it,
nighttime.
it's crazy.
And
right?
it looks
Really
wild.
wanna do
So
that.
when I wasn't on it for the 3D experience, I was like, oh man, I definitely gotta
Come
see it
back.
again on the shrooms. If you guys ever do see Avatar 2, I think it's still out there, like in 3D, but like seeing it on shrooms would be, it's crazy.
And the good thing is it's long. So you get to like, usually movies aren't long enough. You're tripping 2-3 hours. And what is it, like a 3-hour movie?
Yeah, it's a 3-hour
you'll-
movie.
You'll be high the whole time. That's perfect. You don't have to get up.
If you really want to catch the whole peak of it, you do it. You do an hour before you go see the movie. That way, it's like levels.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're going through the levels each hour.
Yep.
That was crazy. So seeing that made me remember, like, oh yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
All right, and he did that, Pedro.
Drink a carton of vitamin C, some OJ. Yeah.
Well done.
Well
Thank you,
done.
Straight.
And we got one happy mama up in here saying, enjoying a mix of flour. We got some Charlotte, white runts, and sour diesel.
Slaughter.
My salad.
Yeah.
All right.
We used to call that chicken and broccoli, or beef and broccoli back at home, like the dark weed with the light weed. Beef and broccoli.
Makes sense.
All right.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yep. That was it. The chocolate tie with the skunk. That's what it was, because there wasn't only 2. Chocolate was the dark, and skunk was the only thing back then that actually had like nose, that actually smelled like skunk, smelled nasty, and if it was called skunk, it was skunky.
Yeah.
Yes, like chocolate was just, man, it was brown, black, shitty weed. Some chocolate tie. Man, that's some doo-doo tie. Doo-doo. Seriously, it was.
Boo-boo. All right.
And we got Guillermo.
No.
Oh,
No. Time out. Stop. All right. It's Guillermo.
Guillermo.
There you go.
Guillermo.
What did he say?
He said Guillermo.
I don't know what I said there.
Guillermo.
We got Guillermo up in here.
He created a new name
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Guillermo.
What's up, Guillermo?
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
That was bad, yo.
Pedro's dying.
Man.
I could have pictured like you just going up to like, oh man.
My friend Guillermo.
Guillermo. we had to stop. There's right there. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. No.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Guillermo, oh my god.
All right, we got Guillermo up in here. He's saying, I have no idea how my cat got up here, but here's shout out to the Dr. Greenthumb show, listening to you guys up in the back.
Oh man. Shout out to you, Guillermo, for that one.
Oh, Guillermo.
Thank you, Guillermo. Girl's actually dying, by the way.
He's like a big ass kid.
Guillermo, man.
Oh, too good.
What's the matter, B?
You almost killed him. You almost
You gotta stop doing that, man. You seriously need to work on this Spanish thing, man. You gotta take somebody out.
I almost died right now.
He was gonna really take somebody out. Yeah.
You should have brought me to Mexico with you.
Man.
Oh shit, Guillermo wouldn't have liked that.
Oh, I just pictured Jimmy Kimmel's guy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man, see,
That was a great one.
even Guillermo, Jimmy Kimmel's guys made an effort to learn English.
Yeah.
Word up.
You know what I mean? Come on, Bolton.
We're improving. And we got Wilfred up in here saying my friend Cam from work. He works at a cannabis farm and he wants you guys to rate his joint.
Bring it.
To the neck.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Yeah, you see that dip. There's the scraggles of weed there. As we're scrolling,
Can I ask you a question on
Yeah.
your rating? You have a problem with him tucking that into the little hole?
it's really not a problem.
Right?
I mean,
'cause
it
sometimes
just
I
means he really gripped it tight right there, which is fine. But it looks aesthetically, it looks fucked up.
Yeah, true.
I agree.
So if you wanted the joint straight across, that's yes, point off right there. But it's really not that bad because his shaping is not so bad. He just did a little flare up at the end over here, and it sort of makes it look like it droops down slightly. But it's not a bad joint.
Dirty ass tray. You usually get
Dirty
a hard
ass
time
tray.
with
There's
that.
points off for that.
Mm.
So we're gonna have to give you a 3 here.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's low.
Oh my
That's low.
God.
3. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Seems about right.
right, Pedro. I'm not
Yeah.
like as
It,
rolling.
looks lumpy right there.
Yeah.
For sure. Like in the shadows, you see it.
Now look, I don't want you to go hard on yourself because of this 3, but there's a couple things you need to do. One, when you send in a submission for a joint rating, make sure that the tray is clean, that there's no weed in it. It's just the joint in the tray, because as creative and artsy as that might look to you, that distracts from whatever you're trying to hide in the imperfections of the joint.
Yeah.
So we don't play that game.
I give it a strong mirror.
Your tip has to be completely clean, right? Don't be sending us no dirty tip action, because that's like 5 points off. Okay, now to the structure of the joint, it's not a bad roll here. You just got to get even. You know, you got to get your fingers even when you whip this thing around. You know what I'm saying? Because you let it flare out a little bit at the end, but it's not a bad shape.
Okay, I got a question for you, B. I mean, I don't know if this is my eyes, but is there something
in the tip?
In the tip?
Yeah, it looks like you got paper or something in there.
It's like a crutch.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's not anything bad. That's like to stop any weed from going through.
Okay.
On the bigger
completely.
joints, that can happen.
Now, when yes, but also if you overgrind the weed,
True that.
like and it's like dry, so now it's kind of dusty.
I think
it'll go through the tip, but like if you put one of these little filters on it, it doesn't like within. Like what he did is put like one of them little paper filters
He put it
inside the
within the
glass
tip.
tip.
Yeah.
Just so no weed comes through.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's not a bad thing.
All right. All right.
It does mean that you got to stop
Yeah.
smoking that joint at a certain point, because you're gonna get the taste of that paper in there.
And
know what I mean?
collect a lot of resin too.
Yeah, it collects resin, so you ain't gonna get no resin in your mouth. But
I think a lot of people overgrind their weed, man. I think it's a big thing that people do. They don't realize that
Make it, like, real
overgrind.
dusty.
Dusty. You know, it should be like half a turn, empty. And that's it.
Yeah.
You keep doing all that, you're gonna be eating.
too much, yeah.
Dust.
A couple of if it's way dry, you
That's
just need one
different,
twist.
yeah.
One twist, even a half of one, because like a full one might be too much.
That's dangerous with those electric grinder things that you just press.
Oh, with those, yeah, that just turns into keef.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
All right. Definitely got to be careful with
Yeah,
that
do you
one.
guys use those or not? Those
We
electric
use-
grinders?
We used to, but it's just better to do it by hand.
Yeah.
It's quicker with the other shit, but like
You got to be real quick jumping with that. because-
and the weed, depending on what shape it's in. If it's too dry, you don't want to put it in there.
Just use your hand. Exactly.
Use your hand, yeah. All right.
And we got Smokestack Mac up in here saying, when on a road trip this past weekend, I had to bring my high and hungry travel bag. Filled it up with vibes, paper, and some funky field tips as well.
Word.
This ice.
It's nice.
Smokestack Mac smoking.
Right on, smoke.
Smoke.
We got Heebie Jeebie up in here. Got a little computer froze action there. There we go. We got Heebie Jeebie up in here with the Impala.
Look at that.
Damn, clean.
It is very clean, Papa.
EBGB.
EBGB.
That's
I like your style, dude.
Weather's been crazy.
Yeah.
Snow everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have high winds. Like it's been nasty.
Yeah. I mean, it's snowing in parts of California. It usually never snows in.
It's snowing out your way, Blaze?
Not by me, but you could see it in the mountains. You just
Oh, yeah. Like a lot of our mountains are
yeah, they're
covered
covered.
up over here.
I
Yeah.
was about to say, but that's like elevation, but not by me. But yeah, it's snowing in places crazy. I remember in like 07, it snowed in Malibu on PCH.
Yeah. I mean, it was hailing in Northridge when we were gone.
Wow.
Like good chunks. Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Pellets.
Yeah. Oh, that's because hail. I remember we had a bad one back in New York. Destroyed every car. Like your car was just destroyed. Just dings everywhere. So it was crazy. I forgot how many billions
Yeah,
damage from